The Brave of Another World Season 2, Chapter 1. The witch has secret Ling Chuan, long, and she stood at the exit of the trail grounds, gazing out at the vast, unfamiliar world before them. Our next target is the 4 demon guardians, Long said, his tone tinged with seriousness. If we're fighting them, let us start with the one closest to us. Ling Chuan rolled his shoulders, eyes sharp with resolve. According to Long's intel, one of the 4 demon guardians, the witch controlled several nearby villages. The villagers were forced to collect mana stones, which fueled her powers, liberating the villages, locating the 100-year elder, and uncovering the witch's secret. This was their current mission. These villages are probably guarded by her underlings. Be cautious, Long warned. Ling Chuan smirked, drawing his weapon. We survived the trials. These small fries, no big deal. The defenses of the first village were weak, with only a few patrolling monsters and low-level undead soldiers. Ling Chuan dealt with them effortlessly. Thunderflame slash, fire and lightning intertwined, striking down enemies one by one. Storm impact, furious winds swept across, clearing the mobs in a single wave. Ling Chuan crushed the enemies with ease. Long simply puffed his cigarette, not even bothering to draw his blade. She stood silently to the side, watching Ling Chuan clear the battlefield with practiced ease, a faint look of satisfaction in his eyes. Soon, the village was liberated, and the villagers wept tears of joy. But Ling Chuan and the others know this was just the appetizer. The real challenge lay ahead. They arrived at the second village, but the atmosphere was completely different. Death lingered in the air. Bones littered the ground, and the scent of blood faintly drifted on the wind. Looks like this is the real base, Long said quietly, drawing his sword with a grim expression. Suddenly, a burst of eerie laughter echoed through the village. Wahahaha! Someone else walked into their own grave. A skeletal mage appeared before them, cloaked in black robes, his glowing violet eyes gleaming. In his hand was a pitch-black staff, and around him, an army of undead began to stir restlessly. Witch's lieutenant, undead priest Saul Elvi, 50, an undead mage. Ling Chuan cracked his knuckles. Perfect, time to warm up. Battle start. Saul raised his staff high, commanding his undead forces to swarm them. In a blink, the battlefield became a hellish tide of corpses. Shadow Curse lowers enemy defense by 20%. Undead Rebirth, defeated minions have a 50% chance to resurrect. Abyssal Hellfire black flames engulf the battlefield, dealing continuous burn damage. Ling Chuan swung his blade in White Ox, cutting down dozens, but the undead kept coming. Dark curses crept across his skin, his defense dropping, HP draining rapidly. This guy is a real pain. Ling Chuan gritted his teeth just as he began to be overwhelmed. Long's figure flashed past, charging straight at Saul. Blink strike, rapid slash. His longsword became silver streaks of light, delivering a flurry of slashes. Though Saul wasn't defeated, his casting was interrupted. No SR chance. Ling Chuan leapt high, weapon raised, Thunderflame Skybreaker slash. Boom! Saul's body was torn apart in a flash of fire and lightning, letting out a final, unwilling screech before turning to ash. Target defeated. Undead priest saw a golden light descends. Ling Chuan has reached level 52. Ling Chuan gasped for breath, looking down at his health, barely 20% remaining. That was close. Ha! Only 2 levels, he said with a strained chuckle. Long explained, leveling up is easy before 50. After that, it gets exponentially harder. Only by defeating the demon guardians will you get a real chunk of experience. You're doing well. I'm only level 50. Each guardian is stronger than the last. and it only gets tougher from here. Ling Chuan shouted, "Come on, why didn't you jump in earlier? I was almost dead." Long laughed. "Hey, it has called training, alright." She watched them quietly, then nodded with a soft smile. With the battle over and the village saved, the villagers gathered them to the 100-year elder. The old man leaned on a cane, sitting by the fire, his cloudy eyes scrutinizing the three warriors. "You've come to challenge the witch, haven't you?" Ling Chuan nodded. "That's right. Do you know her secret?" The elder paused for a moment before slowly speaking. "The witch has true body. It's not inside her castle." "What?" Long frowned. "Her soul is hidden within a magical puppet. Her real body is in slumber. If you fight her now, you'll only face an immortal avatar." Ling Chuan's eyes narrowed. "So we need to find her real body first, or it is pointless." The elder nodded. "To locate it, you must first obtain the Blood Moon Key. It is held by her elite guards. Elite guards?" Ling Chuan raised the brow. "Where are they?" The elder pointed to a remote area on the map, Valley of the Dead. The Blood Moon Key lies deep within the valley, protected by a group of extremely powerful undead knights. Ling Chuan grinned. "Sounds like another tough fight." Long exhaled a puff of smoke. "No choice but to keep fighting." She lowered his head, gazing at the rune in his hand. Eyes full of thought, the three of them exchanged looks. Their next objective was clear: the Blood Moon Key, the Valley of the Dead, the witch has true body.